check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. It felt so real, but now I plead, just take the deal. I promised you a contract. I promised you a contract.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock, you can't stop.
tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion. It's hard to pick which card to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield. And what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
And he's going to be brought down past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And on 1st down, it's back to Judkins. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
3rd down and 9.
Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain? to try to extend this drive. And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Backs to the open man. It's Tillman. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another Browns 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Cleveland. Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. On the ground, Judkins.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
On the left, he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That is Odafe Owe getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Hurts. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he will get into the end zone. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Matt Gayon for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. In motion comes Andrews. His throw left side is complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there for Baltimore. 35 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, he gets past the marker.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yo. Come on. Hey, report.
From the gun, Jackson. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey. We change it. Middle.
Jackson now. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
This is a great example here, Mike, of just the value and the importance teams place on 1st and 2nd down. Teams call them early downs, where it's not just live and die by 3rd down anymore. Those days are kind of over. You have to stay ahead of the change. You have to stay efficient on 1st and 2nd down. If not, you end up in 3rd and a mile, and even after that nice pickup, still brings up 4th down.
Now Jackson on 4th down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. Now Jackson. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Jackson now on 2nd down, moving outside the pocket. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. McConkey. Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get that complete to Harrison. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, here's Hurts. This caught right side by Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Browns. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You can see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On play action, here's Jackson. Out to his right, and the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Jackson. Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
So I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Second down, Jackson. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Report! Ready! Headshot!
Back to throw, Jackson. Pushed out to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, report! Report!
In motion comes Andrews. This one's on the 4. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And what a fitting end to...
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. Robinson will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring.
Open his drive on the ground with 4. And that one going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Still in the field is Tillman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They gained 18 yards on that one. It's a Browns first down.
49-yard line.
operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
2nd and 10.
Great.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. They'll look to pick this up. 3rd and a yard.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
We'll try and run from first protection. Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Again, it's Judkins. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's 2nd and 2.
Don't touch it. Whatever you want it.
Now Hurts. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. 3rd down coming up.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Forced out wide, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be from 56 yards away. And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Browns move out in front. The new score, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Dante Thornton. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
180. It's up. You.
Motion man is Rice. A first down throw for Jackson. That's good. The Browns have it. exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
No, stop, stop. Anyway, huh? Hey, Silver. No, stop.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That's into the hands of Worthy. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Don't worry. On first and 10, Jackson on the move left. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
What? Larry? What? Yo. What are you? What are you talking? Hey, middle. Hey.
Throwing Jackson. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. Finding space at the 40. Still going. Inside the 20. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 71 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And here's Bijan. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are put
to the back of the end zone. He's got it. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Ravens. Talk about the trust there. Out of the pocket to the left. And Greggy put it in harm's way, but it works out for the touchdown.
This is just great feel and understanding between the quarterback and his receiver. Typically, when a quarterback gets flushed, Mike, everyone tries to stay in phase and all work in the same direction. You know who else is doing that? The defense. They lost track of the receiver. He's able to throw it back across the middle of the field and results in a huge play.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Great, check. Anyway,
Starts with a run by Judkins. And he takes a really good lick to the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Hurts now. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Odafe Owe. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
In punt formation for the Browns.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On play action, Hurts. That is hot down the field. It's Burton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So a big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Go Silver, ready?
They run it once more. It's Drutkin. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Moving to his right. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Good. Set.
A second down throw for Hurts. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Trimmer.
On third down, it's Hurts. Forced to his right. This one batted in the air and intercepted.
You talk about a well-rounded play from the entire defensive front, Mike. I mean, not only do they generate the pressure to force the bad throw, but then the big boy up front, he actually gets his hands on the ball and picks it off. I watched the D-line coach on the sideline losing his mind, and I'll be honest with you, I don't blame him.
Go ahead.
From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hands up. What?
On the give, it's Robinson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's the option, running right. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Baltimore.
Middle.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Out wide, that's Robinson. And the Ravens are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
No, we changed it.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Now it's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. This punt, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now Jackson on 4th down. That one taken in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Open man, and that's Tillman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Throwing is Hurts. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Again, Hurts. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
3rd and long.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Steady.
From the gun, it's Shador. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Moving left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Jackson. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
Hey, middle.
Bateman is the motion man.
Hey, report. You.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Motion man is Rice.
13.
4th down. Jackson. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on 4th down.
1st down, Ravens.
Yo. Hey, Ozzy, shut up. No, we changed it.
They'll drop to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. try here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go. Here we go. Let go.
On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
It is 2nd and 6.
Great, set. I know you with it.
To throw is Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Ready.
On 3rd down, Sanders. He's got his man. It's Harrison. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Left side, he's got the Joku. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
To throw again is Sanders. On the run to the right. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work is separating the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Sanders on 3rd down. Rolling right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
180! 13. Go ahead. Go.
Here we go. One final play. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens, and make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.